Hello guys, welcome to another interesting video on my YouTube channel. My name is Nagbija Kwame Raymond and I recently graduated from the University of Ghana at the Department of Geography and Resource Development, and I'm currently doing my national service at Center for Climate Change and Sustainability Studies here in the University of Ghana. Today we are going to explore one of the most important software in the field of GIS, and of course the leading software in the industry of GIS, and it is a commercial software that we are going to be talking about. ArcMap is one of the best software that most of the GIS analysts always use because it gives you the access to manipulate the data the way you want it and get the results, do your spatial analysis and other stuff on the software. So ArcMap is one of the leading software in the industry, and it is a commercial software. That means it is not free, but however, you can be able to install the cracked version of it and use it for your work, and I think you'll be fine. But when you have the cracked version, you might not have access to some of the tools, some of the spatial analysis tools that you might need to work with. All right, so let's go ahead to explore the interface of ArcMap, as we'll be doing more videos based on ArcMap or doing more analysis in GIS using ArcMap in this channel. So the software, just like any other GIS software, the interface normally have the title bar, and here we call Untitled ArcMap because we have not done any project there, so it is untitled. But when we do a project and we change the name or rename the name of the project, it is going to be the name of the project we have given to the software. And basically, after the title bar, we have the menu bar, and the menu bar contains tools like the files, the edit, the insert, the selection, and the stuff, and a lot of things also go on using this toolbar. And aside that are the toolbars. So they have a lot of toolbars in the ArcMap, and if you look at them, you can find them here. We have the zoom out, the zoom in, we have the zoom to full extent, we have the fixed zoom in, we have the identify tool, we have the classification tool, and other tools that are hidden. So to get access to other tools in the GIS software, the only thing you have to do is to right click on any empty space on the top bar there, and this gives you a full list of the tools, so you can activate them and use them at the time that you want. So this is how the software to get some of the tools that are packing. And aside that, to have tools like the catalog contain most of the geoprocessing tools and other tools in the ArcMap. If I click on the catalog, this is how it's going to happen. So we'll have my toolbox. So if I expand my toolbox, then we'll have system toolbox. So if I extend the system toolbox, then we are going to get a full list of tools that we are going to. We have the 3D analyst tool, have the analysis tool, have the cartographic tool, and so many of them depending on the work that we are going to do. So most of them are I'm like packed into the software, and if you know the right tool you are going to use, you can use the search bar button to search the tool and you are fine to go, right? Aside this, we also have things like the search bar, like I was saying. It is normally you have to use to search the tools in the ArcMap. So if you have you can activate your search bar and come and use it and you'll be fine. And aside the search bar, then we also have tools like the find tool, have the identify tool, and this is also one of the most important tools because this tool gives you definition of every feature that you have on the software. When you click on the tool and click on any feature, it's able to give you information about that particular feature. So most of the people always use the tool because it is very important. And aside that, we have the layer, the table of content, the layer manager, where your data is going to be. When you upload your software, your data in the software, where it is going to be saved as well. So without wasting much time, I'll go ahead to add data in ArcMap, and I'm going to teach you how you can add data in ArcMap. There are two ways of adding data in ArcMap, or several ways, but I'm going to teach you some of the most commonest used method that you can use to add the data into the ArcMap software. So the first one is come to the plus sign on top of the toolbar, drop it down and click on add data. When you click on add data, then you come to the app on level. So this one help you to connect to the home folder. So you can connect the home folder, create your own folder, or do any other thing you want to do. So I'm just going to browse to where I kept my data, and like I'm gonna check for my place where I always keep my data, and I'm gonna open it and use it for upload the data. So I have some data here. I have a couple of data here. I'll save it. When navigating to the place I save the data, now upload them the software. Let me open here. So if I open here, I have Ghana district save file. So I'll click on it, then I'll add data. So if I add data, this is what I'm going to get. I'm going to be getting this is a map of, this is a district map of Ghana, and it contains over 275 districts. So this is how the interface of ArcMap is going to use after adding the data. So I can right click on this at the layer panel, open the attribute table and see what it entails. So you can see have the regions where the districts are found, have the district names, to have the area for each district in kilometers. So the data is already embedded in the save file. Then I can also proceed to show you how some of the tools work here. So if I take the zoom in tool and I click on zoom, it is going to zoom the particular place for me to work on. If I take zoom out and I zoom out, it's going to zoom in, zoom out the data for me, and the data is going to become smaller. If I use this, I'm going to zoom to full extent, or I can equally right click here and select the zoom to full extent, and that's going to be fine. So the identify tool is one of the tools that is used to identify features in the ArcMap. If you have any feature that you don't know what it is, when you click on identify tool, then you click on any of the feature, it is going to identify the feature for you. And I've just demonstrated, it has told me that this is from the northern region of Ghana, and it have the value of field value, it have the full ID of 101, then it have the area. So this what the identify tool do, and it is one of the most important tool in the software that make ArcMap really a new software that everybody want to use. We'll have the palm. The palm help you to carry the data to one place to another. You can navigate to one place to another using the palm. Just the matter of holding it with your mouse, and you can move it to any other place you want to move. With that saying that, we'll have drawing toolbars here. These ones are normally used to do layout, where you need to add some arrows or you bold your names and the stuff. So they are all here. That's where I decided to pin them to. Other people can decide to pin them to anywhere they want, and I think that is going to be fine. So this is one of the first way of adding data into ArcMap. And to remove a data from ArcMap, you're going to right click on the layer here, then you click on remove, and the data is going to be removed. Another way of adding data to the ArcMap is you can drag the data from where it is to the word ArcMap, if depending on the data is a valid data, that is a raster data or a vector data, which I'll be doing a video on it later. So I'm going to carry out another method. So I'm just going to desktop, then I'm going to go to where I save my data. I have it in a folder called Mosaicing. So I'm going to open this. Then I'm going to open the polygon. Then I have the data here, which is here, the save file format of it. So I'm going to drag it and carry it to ArcMap and put it, and my data is going to be added. And this is another way of adding data to as well. So these are the basic way to exploit the interface of the ArcMap. And trust me, this is just an introductory video, and I'm going to do more videos how to do spatial analysis and the stuff from the software. So just subscribe to the channel and share it to your colleagues who are having interest in the industry. It is an upcoming industry, and most people are having interest in it, and it's going to help you a lot. At least you are going to acquire skills that you are going to use it in future, and it's going to benefit you as well. So this is just an overview of what ArcMap is. More details or more tools will be explained as I continue doing my videos and stuff. So basically, this is what we have done for the day, and thank you very much for watching my video. And I'm gonna upload more videos. Just subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and anytime I upload the video, you can have access to it. I'm going to be uploading more videos frequently, and trust me, I'm going to start from the beginner. So if you're a beginner, this is a place you're supposed to come, and trust me, within 1 month, and you are going to become an expert in the world, the industry. Thank you very much for watching the video, and hoping to get your comments in the comment box. See you later. Bye bye.